Beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having an awesome day, and today we're going to do a palette review and a little blush highlighter moment. So today I'm going to be testing out the new Sigma in collaboration with Disney's Alice in Wonderland collection. Look how pretty. Now when I did an Unfiltered Opinions video and I talked about this in there, you guys really were interested in a review, and I'm here to do that today because this palette color scheme has given me my entire life. So let's dive right on into what this looks like. Here is the little thing that covers the shadows, super cute. Here is the palette, the star of the show today. Now usually when there's like a really colorful palette, I don't typically like it because it feels like a lot of random pairings. However, this, with the Alice in Wonderland storyline and the fact that we have colors that really correlate together, is just so freaking stunning. Look how beautiful she is. And also, I really like the fact that this collection has a few brushes in the line, and this is the one that comes with the palette, obviously, but they all have this like cool holographic effect on it, and the brushes are really pretty. So this is what we're testing out today. I also have the little cheek duo. I'm a sucker for this cheek duo because it looks so cute. And then here is the inside of the cheek duo. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. Also, the Alice in Wonderland theme is so nice. If you're around my age, you know, we used to be obsessed. A lot of us used to be obsessed with the Alice in Wonderland theme, especially when that first movie came out. So this just gives me all the feels. So let's get started with the palette review. I'm going to use the Drawer Cosmetics Clean Canvas Base in Fair for my eyelid primer today. And while I just put this all over my lids for a little bit of a tacky, sticky base to give this eyeshadow the best chance of working well, I want to give a quick shout out to my small business, theopencrypt.com. You know, we have a whole bunch of things. Also, if you are interested in some vintage Halloween things, I have an eBay. If you are interested in some spooky, or not even just spooky, we have some retro designs too. I also have an eBay for, or not an eBay, an Etsy for digital designs as well as physical products. And then of course my main website is where most of my products are. So many of my side hustles, I thought I'd just shout them out here while I'm priming my eyes, and I'm just really excited for this palette review. I feel like it's been a while since I did a palette review. I just did the First Impressions of Jeffree Star palette, but like thinking back on what was the last palette review before that, it's been a minute because I feel like they're not as popular anymore, but this palette was just too cute not to do. So let's start. I'm gonna start off now with doing my inner corner highlight. I don't have any highlighter or blush on because we still test this out, but I want to do the eyes first. So I'm gonna do this little flat Plaudio brush, go into the shade White Rabbit. It looks like this kind of silvery, really pretty shade. It also looks a little blue, so hopefully it's not too blue. It picked up really well on the brush. I just want to put this in my inner corner. I just need my eyes to look a little brighter today. I feel like my face is not looking the best. I feel like everything's pretty blue and sunken in. But I want a little bit of highlight so we can not focus on that. So can we see the highlight? It's cute. It's a little silvery. It definitely doesn't pull as much blue as I thought it did, which is fantastic. So cute inner corner highlight moment. And now let's do the actual eyes. I'm going to start off now with one of the other brushes selection, not the one that came in the palette. This is the E30 pencil brush. It's just a little domed pencil brush. And I want to make the darkest shade stand out first, and then we'll put the fun stuff on it. So I'm going to go into Curiouser. I'm going to go into Curiouser, which is this matte brown. I'm going to really pack it on, tap off my excess. And I'm just, since my eyes are hooded and you don't see much of my lid, I'm going to give myself a brand new crease. This is going to be pretty messy, but in the end, everything should smush together really nicely. And I'm going to bring it down. So like if I had like a really sharp wing on. So I'm just making a triangle. And again, this is not going to be clean. It's not going to be crispy. I'm going to blend over it. It's going to be fine. So there's that rough draft of my eyes. This also may come out terrible, but I saw a cute girl on TikTok do a look like this this morning, and I just couldn't stop thinking about how this would look. So here we are. And then also I went to tag whoever the girl was, but my TikTok feed tends to refresh on me at the most inconvenient times. And if you forget to like something before it does that, you can't ever find it again in your entire life. My eyeshadows are now friends. They're not even distant cousins. They're just friends because they don't match. So I now want to go into the shade Q Heart, like Queen of Hearts, this little red. This is just the double-sided brush that came in the palette. I'm just going to use that to blend. And I'm going to blend right on and above that line I drew with a little bit of red. And now I'm thinking with my green hair, this is going to look too Christmassy. Help. I'm now going back into my eyelid primer on a little flat brush. This does not need to be super clean, crispy or anything, but I'm just going to like carve out the lid a little bit since everything else up top is very messy. Just gonna give this a little bit of carving in this first half. Okay, it's now time for the fun stuff, the shimmery stuff. This look is a whole mess right now, but I'm really hoping it works itself out. So I'm gonna go into White Rabbit again. I just am in love with an icy white shade, quite truly. And I'm gonna take it on a little flat brush. You can also use your finger too, but I just want this to be bright and crispy. So I'm just gonna pack this on. You can also use a white eyelid primer or a really light concealer or a cut crease canvas thing. Even though I think they discontinued those for Makeup Revolution. Just to do this with. This isn't quite as wow as I wanted, but it is a really pretty silver. Now that I have this little bit of silver going on, it's not really popping, like I said. Like I wish it was a little more bold. It's a pretty shimmer, but it's not very metallic. It looked good in my inner corner though. But for the second half of my lid shimmery situation, I'm really tempted by a Tea Party because this is like really golden color. However, I think it's gonna conflict. So I'm gonna go into Mr. Walrus, which is this kind of gold color. Picks up really well on the brush. Going back into the other side of this brush, now we used this earlier, we're gonna use this side now. I'm gonna go into, this is already like a lot of mess going on. I'm just gonna go into 10-6 right here for my lower lash line. It just looks like kind of a mauve. I'm just gonna dust it under here lightly. And also I think I did this angle too high up for my eye shape, but we're gonna see what happens. This is all a whole mess. But you know what, I'm still gonna show you the video because not every look is gonna be your favorite. And also, if I had a weird look in mind, I'm glad I got it out of my system. Now I'm gonna do a crazy tall wing and my lashes and everything. All right, so I hate my eye look. I really do. I feel like it doesn't make any sense. It came together in the end, I think. Like it's not, I've definitely done worse. However, it feels like I just forgot how to do eyeshadow today or something. I don't know. But anyways, my face looks very dull. So let's add some blush and highlight with this little mini palette. Also, the Cheshire Cat front is just so freaking cute. Okay, so for blush, I'm going to use the, I think it's actually from the Cinderella collection. It's a Sigma little powdery brush, the pink handle. I'm going to go into the Paint the Roses blush shade, a really pretty mauve-y. Also be careful with Sigma's blushes because you can overdo it very easily. They're very pigmented. Just gonna blend this up into my contour. I put my contour up a little higher today, just I feel like I needed it. I might have overdone it on the blush, but it'll be okay. And then for highlight, I'm also using another Sigma brush. I'm gonna use the Sigma Soft Blend Concealer F64. This is a little bit bigger than my normal highlighting brush, honestly, but I kind of like it for one of those days where you're doing something glassy because it really makes it diffuse into the skin. So I'm gonna use Tickled Pink. Let's make sure this isn't gonna be too pink on me, but oh, it's soft. She's a soft highlight. Okay. So definitely more subtle of a highlight than I would normally do, but you get that little glow from within. And also it has a little bit of a pink hue, a little bit of a champagne. So it doesn't like stand off the skin. Like some people don't like when their thing is too blinding. I love a too blinding highlighter, but this is also very subtle and pretty, especially for those days where you might sweat because it's like a cajillion degrees outside. So it's kind of glow from within highlight is pretty for those moments. But if you're someone who needs a blinding highlight, it's not that either. All right, guys, so first impressions of the palette. First of all, the little mini cheek palette, very cute, very strong blush. subtle highlight, but definitely has a glow from within kind of vibe if you're into that, if you want the kind of ethereal look. The palette's so cute. Obviously, I haven't got to test the majority of the shades yet. I'm looking forward to doing this kind of like autumn feel over here, and then also like kind of an aqua-y moment here. This looks really pretty. I'm not really sure how I'll use the Cheshire shade other than pairing it with this one. I feel like I'm kind of lost as what to do with this one. I can use like this brown for the crease, and maybe this as like a little bit of a highlight moment for like maybe a halo eye. But the Cheshire shade, I feel like it just needs something to pair it with. Everything else has really good pairings in here, like I said earlier. Really well thought out palette, and it's really cute. Like, it's so cute. And also the shades that I used today all worked fine. Again, I'm not sure I love the look. I think it's just the color combination. I feel like maybe I should have done the red with the green hair. But I've definitely done worse looks. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you want to see another look with this, let me know. Maybe I can do like a get ready with me, and we'll just like do something fun with this, not just like a makeup review, like a just chit chatty. We'll play with it and talk and stuff. But let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in my next video. Have a lovely day. Also, I do have a Sigma affiliate code. I never shout it out, but maybe I should. So I have a Sigma linked and affiliate code. You can use either one if you want to save money on Sigma stuff, and I do get a commission from it.